Wrestling present. It's Saturday! You know, here live on pay-per-view. Tony Schiavone, and we have a massive nighter in Newark, New Jersey, and we are the Tag Team Championship.
And the party.
Zay and Quinn.
Oh, this is a little throwback. Shot quite a while. They're bringing it tonight, though.
Defense of the AEW World Tag Team Championship, Nigel, was submitted to lose the title. A very disadvantageous position.
Stacked against the champions, certainly. Party ever since they won the tag team titles, and I'm not so sure what you say is true or not.
Private Party, they've been looking on as their opponents came into fruition. Game plan. Will they come into this match? Tag Team Championship. What type of game plan will they come as team? The Dapper Yapper, Justin Roberts, is standing by.
AEW World Tag Team. Introducing the challengers, Fade, Magnum, Turbo Floyd, Ernst, Kings of the and AEW World Tag Team Private Party.
There we see, and he's going to need every bit of that specialization. The only team in the opposition to be Kings of the Black Throne, the only team in this match undefeated.
Advantages mentally as you go into this match. This isn't an elimination match. It's the first pinfall. Risk being out of the ring for too long.
And Tony, you want to talk about momentum? Private Party ending their third reign as AEW World Throne earned their spot in this match by defeating.
Everybody thought that they would be a lock to get in this and are a great team. They are part of the winning this because they are made up of just phenomenal athletes.
All much on equal footing as Mark Quinn fights right there. That's the name of the game for Malachi Black and
didn't seem to know what to do.
Malachi looking for both men springing to their feet. In this match, including two teams that have not seen action yet in their games, it is the end of the night for the opposition, Nigel.
Right, when that knockout button, look at that. What body movement Floyd it.
If he didn't know beforehand, Quinn knows what he's in for. Look at this.
Ooh. Anthony Bowens, as Bowens lands that hip toss. Max Caster, rapid the pass of the microphone to Anthony Bowens,
who's known for being a great batter.
Well, this
take that for what it's worth.
Comes early to shop AEW, save on nearly everything. No code needed as Bowens comes Truth Magnum, seeing his first action. Outrunners first action. It seems like the Outrunners, the fan favorites here.
And I mean, they have not been around AEW that long, and the fans just absolutely love them.
Well, that's me as well.
Well, I remember the 80s very, very well. Here, right now, this is where the best wrestle.
Kai Black to the outside, but his back, the big beast of the House of Black, Brody King.
Big blow. Down
he hails from Southern California.
Right.
I'll get there. I'm just getting warmed up.
Turbo firing back, but Brody just is not.
That chop, and that seems to fire Floyd up.
And that's what Brody wants. Yikes! His head is in Idaho right now.
Big time clothesline.
And how can you stop Brody and Malachi? It's going to...
Instead of focusing their attack on Anthony.
I hate to say it, but the tag team champions, in reserve.
Zay
flurry.
Brody Kings of the Black Throne are
may neutralize any high flying that they want to do.
Match in the 0 hour. Buddy Matthews of the House of Black here tonight against the Kings of the Black Throne. We are
good effort here to get 4-on-2.
Everybody else had to team up on them.
It took to get Brody down. Oh, brother.
He's feeling it here.
What do they call that part of the...
As Zay sent to the floor. Perhaps a piece things up, and we've seen some difficulties between Caster and Bowens. Max Caster's way by MVP.
Well, you know what? It had to work through that. And Bowens done.
He's certainly got to work through difficult times and times.
There's no doubt about it. Watch out.
Turbo Ring sends Turbo Floyd down. The Acclaim, the only former AEW defenses, including the defense right here at the production. Will this building be, will The Rock be the champions?
Yeah, something to be said for...
50s on the Outrunners. Private Party going to take it now.
More time, Nigel, because it was
Stereo
close.
AEW Tag Team Championships. But somehow...
By John Moxley. That was the kick in the ass that Private Party
rough shot over AEW. A lot of people had no choice.
The out, clutching his chest as we call their tag team finisher, but
Brody just tagged himself in.
Oh, Truth Magnum, and that may prove to be standing tall, but not a lot of urgency.
They don't want to make a mistake.
And Malachi comes flying in with a boot as Brody King
Caster tripping Malachi Black on the outside.
into the corner. Excuse me, Truth Magnum cracks out of the corner. Oh, as now the cover made, Truth Magnum's got him.
No, they usually beat people with a side headlock.
He's got Malachi Black staggered as Max Cap.
Hey, listen to that.
They're saying thank you. But anyway,
The self-styled bind.
Tagging himself in.
Bowens look at it.
And remember, Bowens just grew up just a few. As he's often had to do, trying to get.
Caster legal,
And that's
supposedly.
I mean, that's
Rick Knox counted it. An interesting use of the rules. I don't know. I'd have to.
just had Rick Knox completed the 3 count, but right now the roll up there by Zay. High stack. Bowens
That caught him.
on target.
Bowen
Sends
we got a blind tag.
Bowens in.
Caster made a mistake, tagging himself in.
Well, maybe.
Rival from Anthony Bowens.
Right? That's the finishing.
Day. Now,
Here we go.
Mic drop interrupted. And now, I guess the path is clear for. And
That's
Juice!
it.
1, 2.
That would have this match and still and Quinn Private Party.
The odds here tonight at Full Gear Tag Team Championship. And
You know what they say, timing is everything. Guys, on the miscommunication between one of his family.
There as well. I'm not going to.
I think he's going to.
well, congratulating the 4-way situation. Zay and Quinn, but right now, let's head to the back row.
Please welcome the challenger into Orange Cassidy. Moxley and the Death Riders clearly sent you a message.
He sent the message. Tonight, AEW sent a message back from day one. They've sacrificed everything for the past 5. Because AEW means everything. Just like it means everything to all these people here in the Prudential Center. You understand that. Because you've never needed AEW. He doesn't need you. I take out of that briefcase and I put it into my back, world champion.
In our Full Gear main event, but coming up next, Maxwell, Jacob Friedman, MJ.
Hey, bro, Chacho. Like, I'll win 3 matches in a row. I'll give you a match at Full Gear.
Broader base MJF Strong has done so.
Hey, Don.
Money well spent. MJF, at Full Gear. This all ends.
To watch a person who cares about you suffer.
You're gonna pay for all those sins.
Because of your white trash, back where you belong. To your grimy little trailer.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. A 226 pounds, Max J.
Away from the ring. And nothing is.
That's because he knows himself. Former AEW World Champion and including himself.
I mean, statistically,
About a year ago, no more.
Tampa, Florida, weighing 203 pounds.
well, at one time, there was the potential for this nightmare for MJF because both Roderick Strong and MJF, he set the terms. Taylor, the Beast Mordos, and 10 days ago, defeating Buddy Matthews, Malachi Black, large part to the bribe from MJF to Don Callis.
Of it, we know all about it. MJF bringing up this fact that Roddy Strong, his father, and he all saw that at the age of to take him apart.
Keep your mouth shut!
You, it's not because you're a good wrestler, it's oh, I'm sorry, New Jersey! Hey, Roddy, you want to know what's in front of these stupid fat losers? I'm Al, your mama's shit.
Roderick Strong inside that turnbuckle.
Well, I tell you, MJF Strong's anger, that was...
Nigel, you've known Roderick Strong for a very long time. He's very open. He's had to deal with bullies all of his life. Bully that we have seen inside an AEW ring in MJF.
Certainly Strong, who started out in pro wrestling at his way into this business.
And you see, he regretted it. That was the hand that was laced into
created champion in Ring of Honor.
His watch.
Also former AEW. And now he's got to deal with this. Both sides.
Here, the ability of a world champion.
So doing a good job of rounding those shoulders, keeping himself as much damage done by MJF as possible. Roderick Strong.
No one has held the world before losing to Samoa Joe last December.
As well.
Yeah.
And Gary staggered. MJF did not want to find out. Well, now he will.
Yeah, Roddy's still hurt, though. Look at this.
Not stop him from hitting backbreakers. Certainly that Strong had to get it.
Yes, sir.
Nailed it there.
Match. Now that MJF has taken some punish. His last match all the way back at All Out, beginning of September, against top-level competition here in AEW.
The pace.
There he goes.
Foot on and off. This one right now.
With MJF up on the shoulder. I'm Strong. That lifting knee strike like his hooked hand.
Reason as well, that jumping knee strike was the move. This opportunity. I've been on.
Yeah, defeating the Murder Hawk Monster was a big.
As MJF whipping the arm of Roderick Strong. Between these two athletes is MJF first.
He's not even looking in the ring. He's looking away from the ring, and that's right.
Nope. Roderick Strong. MJF to the floor, and Roderick Strong. Oh! Announce death, and then into the barrack of Friedman.
There's a backbreaker for you.
Now again, certainly as we look forward to our main event, and John Moxley
returning MJF to the ring, hoping Strong locked in on target to generate such speed, such explosion, and such a MJF.
What a maneuver that was.
Just a little back.
Yeah.
Potentially with Roderick Strong or hand.
This is a great venue for AEW. It always has good stuff here, man.
Yeah, the home of the New Jersey Devils. High above the elbow of Roderick Strong until both boots came. That hammerlock hanging on. And this could be it.
Wow.
No.
I have no idea how.
Nature there, specifically his neck. What's your felt?
From the hammerlock to the way he.
Arms, and that prevents you from putting your hands down. Oh.
You're no. MJF. Now, Strong, maybe thinking Texas to the spine of MJF.
But with the damage to this hold.
Right out of the book of the great Dean Malenko.
Gave up because of the damage to the left hand, as I saw. Strong looked for a second like he didn't know what to do next. He walked right.
Again, say what you want to about MJF, and we've done.
Perhaps spasming as he elevated. Right.
But look at the face of Roderick here in this matchup.
Athletes.
Doesn't even look like a hard clinch that time to try to get him.
Hand of Roderick Strong, focusing on. Can he take it here? 1, 2, and.
The damage to the hand, unable to get enough body weight across. Doubt to beat a man like that. Spectacle at Full Gear.
This matchup.
As MJF.
Man.
Thank you. I was about to say, you say that with such disgust, Tony.
Yes, I am when it comes to MJF. I think.
Strong looking perhaps for another kick. That one was in the spine. And now breaker, power breaker, and now Roderick Strong. As Strong accelerates. Sick kick on target.
And Strong so excited.
Yep.
That finally.
MJF the brainbuster.
Time into that sick kick, I think, could have gotten a cover.
For us to say out here.
Yeah.
You're gasping for air. There's a cover.
Now Strong drapes left arm, wrenching the fingers back.
Here's your winner, Maxwell.
Yeah, we better get some help down here. Lead to that. It's still genius from MJF.
Yeah, just sheer instinct, draping the arm over his opponent.
This is absolutely horrible to even watch.
The forearm of Roderick Strong could be. Adam Cole to the ring, and MJF. I'm not sure he's going to find too many friends here in New. I'll get you back.
What do you think he should have done, Tony? Stay in the ring with...
But here's the thing, Nigel. The extra career. O'Reilly and Cole.
Cole, perhaps.
I think Roddy...
Or perhaps Adam Cole's actions.
I think you hit the nail on the... From Kyle O'Reilly, he blames...
Man who wears his heart on his sleeve. Very... Robert Strong attacked in such devastating fashion.
What does it mean to be the CEO over the entire...
That's not just a work of art. That's...
to have all this power.
Chris Statlander.
She quite literally is afraid of competition.
Done it! No one had defeated Camille before an age.
Find a way to win. Mercedes, for you, I do everything in the ring.
Against Chris Statlander. No.
Everything that did. Chris Statlander. There is a price. Full Gear, I'll bring my checkbook.
Statlander, the second ever submitted to lose the title.
Nana defeated of the undefeated indeed. Former TBS champion, meaning immediately.
Have to watch, as she said, from...
Camille's repeated event. Chris Statlander for making it, demoting Camille for a night off.
Camille is not having to face natural ball. As Monet said, if you want a job done, you've got to do it. You used to pay when you mess with Monet. She cashed that check.
Well, she's very, very...
Confidence is one thing.
Dapper Yapper, Justin Roberts is standing by.
TBS Championship. Island, New York. Massachusetts. She is the CEO.
Wow, she just revels in the fact that she is the champion. So much confidence.
Tony, you would be too if you weren't born where you were. From
I have no answer for that.
Tony Schiavone.
Chris Statlander, the Mercedes Moné coming into this match, not only as TBS champion, but amount of calm, poise from the challenger. And 10 straight wins for Chris Statlander. That win over Hikaru Shida this past Wednesday night.
Shida is champion in her own right.
She has traveled. Senton, standing moonsault.
That power and that agility as well. Point Excalibur taking her time. Respite rather than coming out together.
Wow. Get in the ring.
And looks behind her, looking for a suplex to the
eyes of the challenger.
She held the rope that time, and that
prevented Anna off the apron, and Statlander plucked.
Can first the agility of the TBS coverage to pull her larger, more powerful opponent.
As well, I'm telling you, Chris Statlander, let's also, going on the outside, I don't think would serve her well.
Count on the outside has been reset, and it seems like Mercedes.
You don't see that often nowadays.
Is exactly the same. I don't blame her.
Now finds herself struggling to re-enter the ring. Her environment. Wow. Statlander, the back of her head.
Begins again. The champion grasping steel steps behind.
Right.
You might hit them as well.
Yeah, Tony Mercedes Moné avoiding that career continues, but there was a time when it was uncertain for Mercedes.
Yeah, but Excalibur and Nigel, she's not long.
Predicament, the legs hooked, and Statlander.
And Tony, ever since returning, Monet has been always one of the leaders of the women's global.
I agree with all of
them. Mercedes anchoring herself and sending Mercedes back into in a row. Statlander dazed as Mercedes sent 1, 2 as referee Aubrey Edwards saw it clear as day.
From the official.
The CEO here.
Yeah, in the early goings. Great set flip into the corner. Now brought out. Mercedes covering with urgency.
Women's title match with a TBS championship.
A little bit of concern on her face and understand tonight. Mercedes Moné has been ranked up there with them all.
And Nigel too. That's why she set her employee Camille on a piece.
I'm not sure about that. I didn't see that. That's not the way I...
Well, the straitjacket, I wouldn't stop him from talking, but Mercedes now up to the ropes. But no, that's power.
An awkward lance on the outside and heard it on the landing there.
Best of the challenger as Mercedes.
You had to think.
She went for it so often. Law of averages would be able to counter.
You play the pat hand of all. The injury, just watch the way the left knee. She saw it before this, or dare I say, on a weakened leg.
You saw Monet could continue. Well, she's trying to get
a valiant champion, a brave.
Slam by Statlander.
You can't get in risk occupations.
Statlander rolls out. Oh, do it. The far leg is hooked. The champion is down at the last possible moment before counting 3.
A lot of tempers flaring. She's done a great job.
Statlander representing this company as a champion. And it's only
right cover. Statlander kicks out and Nelander.
That's that left hand. Now the right. Over.
Yeah, Chris Statlander's trying to get the hip underneath. Voided. The elbow strike avoided.
Yep. A matchup we are watching, gentlemen. This is great.
Not a great distribution of
somebody who's taller than you, stronger than you, and you hook the leg, because it's almost impossible to do both.
Chris Statlander in the corner could be thinking. But Statlander springs up and again explodes out of the pinfall attempt.
Well, won that time, that Meteora.
Take another look if we can see the legs of the challenger flung.
Lower body strong, hips, strong legs.
Chris, 3 ounce of her lower body strength to escape. Potentially avoided. Statlander. Oh! Lariat! And Mercedes now.
Keep an eye on that knee of Statlander. Remember,
she wore the big knee braces for the longest time. Challenger.
Yeah. Look at this. Even evident as now this. Statlander. No, Statlander. Counters again. Look at that. And out. No!
But for Chris Statlander, as we say, challenger coming into play, dumping the champion, a kick out at the last second.
Yeah, Statlander back down.
She had to pull herself up, scoot over.
Statlander willing herself on now.
On the DDT. Wow. Great counter by Mercedes again.
Sometimes in a match like this, where it is a mistake that'll cost you a match.
But an instant frustration now, etched no grasp.
Well, Mercedes winning out throughout the Prudential Center. Finds it. Inspired.
Great Eddie Guerrero.
But lives are down. We've got a new champion.
Right shoulder up. Unbelievable.
Wow. I don't doubt it, but let's take another look just to be catching the champion and driving her off the left. Slipped off. Not a lot, but just an
PBS Championship match continues. Chris likes the 450 splash off the top, but that
could out 100%, but it might be worth it.
50, nobody home.
The knee driven into the mat.
Oof, knee.
Boy, this is sound. This is sound wrestling.
You don't think she hit
on the knee, on the outside of the knee.
In the world, Statlander did that. She just
came colliding with the damage right.
The face of confidence.
I don't know if that was confidence or if no, but right now, standing tall, the champion standing confident, and a second backstabber. And now down goes Stone.
I saw.
It has to have increased 10 foot.
Something else to behold. Both.
There is a moment in every. You feel it in the veins.
Do you hear me? I'm the CEO. John right.
I mean, she is at the mercy.
Oh no!
Changes her grip. The backslide. The stack. Rolls through. No. Statlander. Boom! Mercedes goes to side grip. But look at this. Mercedes is biting at the knee. Statlander goes throat first over the middle.
The CEO, Mercedes.
No question about it. for Mercedes Moné.
This match injuring that knee nearly to her limit.
Absolutely, and Chris got the best of her.
As champion, mingled with exhaustion.
Yeah. It's about,
I'm the best.
I'm the best. What she is right now.
By doctor helping Chris speculate on the nature of the injury, but
nothing too serious. If we do get any updates in the show, we will. The CEO, Mercedes Moné.
Mercedes has had since becoming part of AEW.
Mercedes Moné stands tall at Full Gear. Grudge match of massive performance. Next on Full Gear.
You can cover up your shortcomings with all the... I'll always have your number!
Jay White had beaten Hangman Adam Page every time they'd faced off.
Or still has some time left for the switch thing as redemption.
Jay White, man! They named this whole godforsaken...
And that wrong started with Hangman Adam Page. It seems like...
With the switchblade once more!
I will stand hurt with less than you had.
Bruce Robinson from Auckland, New Zealand. Switchblade!
Up until earlier this year, Switchblade Jay White, it was always Jay White on the winning end. But to the intervention of one of your friends.
Getting his payback against Adam Page, taking it back to Switchblade, and that axe again.
Stepping into battle once more with the Switchblade Jay White teaming up. That's not the surprising part. It was the enemy of my enemy is my friend fest. It was a slugfest ultimately won by Switchblade Jay White.
The Collision Cowboys, conspicuous with absence.
Well, regardless of the against each other, this match is featured, of course, Hangman and AEW original, and of course,
Jay White and powerful.
Switchblade headlock and fans. DraftKings is an official partner of the championship main event featuring Jon Moxley and a $10,000 in prizes. Download the DraftKings app right now. DraftKings, the crown is yours.
how'd you like that, Nigel?
Chest, they're going to expect another one. They cover up there.
Right.
Clutching his left ankle, and Hangman Adam Page of the match between Hangman and Switchblade. Injury on Hangman Adam Page, and Jay White seized on that.
Able to capitalize on an injury to her chest itself. You better take it. You call this a grudge match every time.
Of Switchblade Jay White. I mean,
There's none, and that thud was not the boot, that was the ankle.
Just punching the ankle. Nothing technical, a very different tone to this grudge match.
He's so methodical now that he has liberation. The former AEW and violent conflicts. Being Bobby Lashley later tonight.
Man, getting in the face of referee Paul Turner. He needs to be. But
on one leg, man, he's
chopped quite as much power with an injury to their ankle.
Yeah.
You mentioned
long night.
So former world tag team champ with Kenny Omega is one of the
Hangman Adam Page, one of the men that helped put.
Oh, look at
the old
ankle of Switchblade Jay White to be bending at. Close injury to the guns.
Saw him earlier tonight. Juice Robinson, almost a lot of faith, perhaps.
Career record of these two men. Switchblade Jay White, though, a drop kick to the front of the now Jay White, looking to pick apart the Hangman.
See this very quickly turning into.
Jay White sent, looking maybe for a DDT. Hangman was hooked. Hangman able to kick out.
That was pure quickness.
Grabbing at the left ankle.
Able to bring that speed.
It's adaptability and reflex as well. But very awkward landing there. Took away some of the impact. I think you could see there. Jay White tried.
Now Jay White in the grips of Hangman. Oh, that fall-away slam of Hangman Adam Page.
I don't know if Hangman.
I mean, as we mentioned, the most cerebral wrestlers
talked about many, many times, a defensive master when you don't have a significant ankle injury.
Not garnering.
Digging his teeth into the face of Switchblade Jay on the ropes.
Jay's got to try to fight him off here, but I don't know.
Man could be looking for that. Yeah, the leg hooked, and Jay White able to kick.
The matches that we have, not only on pay-per-view, but on themselves, to continue the fight. White take the pain he's gone through, and he still fights.
You can train in the gym and almost in the ring.
Jay White slips on.
Yeah, he might
White.
Yeah, Jay White ideas.
Trying to put this on even ground now.
That's what I would do at this stage when you're hurt.
Right.
A bad leg, this is a big risk.
Justice trying to relieve some pressure. And the super.
You know, a lot of times, superplex, Jay did not do that. He just...
Jay White allowed gravity to do the hard work there, so to speak.
Tried to get Jay White up, could not. That knows he's even the field here a little bit.
I was about to say right there, Jay White, though, returns with 2 chops to the top.
Yeah, not able to plant.
Oh, you could hear that one.
Look at the face and driving down Hangman, using Hangman's moment. Fall out.
It's amazing.
Jay White, the bridge on the German suplex, but he had to adjust the footing.
Pressure on the left knee, but right now,
Wait.
Just casually move the right.
Well, see, you have to have something holding.
Let's go. You mentioned the action that AEW fans can see on AEW Dynamite. Fight for the Fallen, the mother of all. Starting January 1st, 2025.
On the ride with us. It's been great.
Boy, beyond, but what does Hangman Adam Page stir?
Or Deadeye, perhaps.
But Jay White, Plex. Hangman, full extension.
Good God.
Hangman coming down on the...
Do it. Look at this.
Well, of course he can't do it. The left. You said it with such ease, Tony. It was like a walk in the park.
Does that attempt out of sheer desperation? Jay White showing it right there with great effect.
The count.
He does.
I realize this is going to need a little bit.
Yeah, the count. Broken the count.
So I wonder why White needs the official on the outside.
You see that knee breaker on the stage.
Oh, maybe a left ankle.
It could have been watching that left leg, Hangman Adam Page.
We're surprised all about the physicality of this matchup. It's literally
the human game of chess, and if so, perhaps
it's going to break an ankle.
The ankle wedged between the barricades, and Hangman Adam Page, since that rivalry began unhinged.
Ankle lock on the outside.
But it's minding Hangman, but Hangman, I think, content just to punish it.
Left leg to 4.
Look at Jay White trying to get back in the ring.
Away from the ankle lock.
Well, you would think that he would just say, okay, ring.
Oh, Hangman. That was Hangman's plan.
But look, we're poised for, Tony.
Yeah, for the buckshot, Larry.
Hangman.
Yes.
Buckshot this time in the ring. The hand on the rope to force the break. Hangman.
Paul Turner allowing this to continue after.
Jay White rolled through. Hangman blow on that elbow strike, but damn, dragon screw in the ropes.
I don't think he can land that buckshot, Larry. I think he'll buckle.
Swing and a miss, back elbow. Catching Jay White. Unavoidable.
A close call. Page just...
The Blade Runner.
There we go again.
Avoided as repertoire, but one extremely effective here. But Jay White reversing.
Exactly what it is or where the pressure is, but look,
injured leg of Hangman Adam Page.
It's working on the right knee.
Page now inching towards the bottom rope.
As much as he wants to get away from
that an injury, and it's as clear as day to your opponent, then made.
Great counter. Neck with that.
Jay White was moving with purpose, but
his damaged knee that landed when he gave the dead eye is going up for a second attempt.
A second! Oh!
He just gritted it out. He had done it earlier. Some of the incredibly brutal match intolerance. Now Tony to pull himself back to his feet.
I don't know what.
Himself in position. Let's see it.
Buck shot reverses. Counter to the grasp for the rope.
winner of this match.
Counter that was to the... That Blade Runner was out of nowhere.
And you see 5 career victories and earned has a pretty hefty asterisk next to a better man.
I think, look at the face of Hangman. I don't know if it's more anger.
This is a man that has come completely on what this will do to his mental state. Following Jay White up the ramp.
White had gone down because that bad ankle on the way out.
Of Hangman Adam Page. Oh! Brooke, an AEW official. There could be... Just taking it more personal than this. On One tonight, live. Yes, do it, do it. Fletcher.
All my life. Did what I did. The next Will Ospreay.
Somebody's, it was just like we grew this genuine friendship.
I am bigger than you. I am stronger than you.
I'm looking at someone that I used to call my brother, and I'm sorry.
What you would do in my situation
would just a flipping enemy.
I am going to the will have. From Essex, England, weighing 220. Who is?
A little different demeanor, would you say, Excalibur, walking to the...
That there is something we are used to seeing, Nigel.
I'm not sure. As Will Ospreay looks to pay up. Fletcher says, and he's going to use that to fuel his...
A very stoic walk.
From Sydney, Australia, weight 2, Kyle.
With that crown on his head, a crown he acquired.
What does he have to do to earn that crown, Excalibur?
Full Gear would be a good first step.
Yes, sir, it would be a
start of the Don Callis family and the crown like a king.
Give a special shout out to our fans in Australia joining us for as Will Ospreay, Kyle Fletcher.
Had to be here to watch some history.
And
just listen to it. It's wonderful, isn't it?
Fletcher likewise. On we go.
Ospreay in black, Fletcher in white. Side headlock take, heavily taped shoulder of Will Ospreay, who scores for
6'4", 235.
Now, don't we have any reasoning behind it?
I think we're trying from under the shadow, we hope.
Okay, by
John Moxley said to be a king, you got to kill a king.
Ospreay, and now Ospreay.
This is about how physical this match has been from the get-go. I agree with you. He has become more aggressive than ever.
Ospreay finally touched this past battle. I mean, it was frenetic pace, avoiding calamity. Fletcher, Ospreay.
Unbelievable.
Listen, no one's ever, but I believe that Kyle is ready.
Many people already pegging this match as a match of the year, performer in the world today, but I have no doubt.
I believe so. I mean, I believe that as great as Ospreay is,
as loath as I am to admit it, Will Ospreay and now Kyle Fletcher. What a matchup against Ricochet later on tonight.
I'm a talent man.
Now Fletcher electing not to cover by Kyle Fletcher.
You agree with this, Don?
Of course.
I mean, look, he's had 30 wins.
You know, I've never liked children, but if I was going to have a son, I would.
Well, Fletcher pursuing Ospreay. A knee strike to the head, boot to the middle. We'll never know as Fletcher backing Ospreay, for Fletcher, very narrow to that top turnbuckle.
Watch this now.
Brainbuster.
And all the trainer.
You're not kidding. The neck, the head, the left.
Now, first of all, high impact. Look at the padded mat on the outside, but not much padded.
Much more. And remember what we heard, driver, delivered by Kyle Fletcher to Ospreay that cover here by Fletcher.
I don't care. All I care about is Kyle Fletcher.
Certainly, Fletcher has been impressive since joining.
Off the neck,
Look at Kyle, not even for this kind of a match.
He laid it in there, man.
Who was born on Christmas Eve, a year.
Avoiding that kick from Fletcher. Section Ospreay sent in, moving with speed, moving with purpose. No, Fletcher comes flying in, the kick to the back of the head.
Perfect.
DDT.
That trainer's tape acts like a target.
That Fletcher needed the target. Ospreay admitted it himself. Accumulated damage to the neck of Will Ospreay.
The Tiger Driver.
The body lock cinched in.
Could be the gear in homage to the Punisher.
We're using it to bend the neck back.
Range there, using the knee strikes to force the... But that numbness, Ospreay was great, and into Michinoku driver.
Young man, as you know, I had him under my wing. I helped, but tonight he's up against someone.
Shoulder, left arm is failing him right now.
Anointed himself the king. Is in, no. He spills to the outside, jogged off.
And then try this right now.
Now Ospreay gets his floor.
What an incredible athlete.
Unbelievable. Look at this.
With a damaged shoulder. Not many people on the earth can do that.
No, you are right. The of Will Ospreay is second to none.
This is not the timing business, though. This is for a while.
Well, Ospreay has changed the complex strike. On target once I...
Ospreay trying to get the feeling back.
He has short notice.
No, it's going to...
Yeah, Cal's put on a lot of muscle mass the last year.
Nigel, this type of bravado can backfire.
As Ospreay.
Oh, my God. That's smart.
Look at the blood now welling up on...
No.
Fletcher, cheeky Nando's. Towards center and into the power. Control the shoulders with his legs was Will Ospreay.
Kyle Fletcher, a good 6'4", 212. A lot of impact, and you can see driving to secure a 3 count.
It was also the strong leg, such a package.
Looking for the hidden blade, perhaps.
Roundhouse kick, stunning Fletcher. Chops.
That's it.
1, 2, Jim's Ospreay escapes.
Fletcher thinks it was now.
Yeah. Fletcher came within a head, following up so quickly. Look how high, almost securing a biggest up.
Here. Fans are going absolutely bananas after.
Well, they have been treated thus far.
Fletcher closing the distance, the high boot in the buster, but the Stun Dog Millionaire. Great counter by Ospreay over the top. Ospreay, though, trying to skin the... And...
Oh my God.
And then spill to the...
No.
Poised to drive him down head first.
Fans are going to be the best tournament anywhere in pro wrestling this year. It's who is standing at AEW after this great social media of AEW. Tomorrow night selection Sunday.
Kyle Fletcher right now hasn't moved.
Clearly with bad intentions in mind, was not content with that. Now up to 6 to the count on.
Oh, close.
Yeah, 8 of...
Go over at me. There he is.
And to the top.
That brought
He's been able to string offense together. He does that better than... Well, Kyle has yet to prove that part of his...
What a freaking...
Ospreay responds.
Yes, sir.
Nigel did life all those years ago right now.
He might do...
Kidding it was.
Great counter by Ospreay. Flip kick on target. He comes. Hitting blood. Take it. I think Ospreay is trying to make his way. End this match here.
He's going up top with it.
I think if I could see it, so could Kyle Fletcher.
Sure does.
Certainly, these men have...
Pray.
But just lying in wait.
Wonder what's next.
I think Fletcher, we've seen him use different application in the corner than the traditional superplex.
What a counter by Ospreay.
1, 2...
Championship instincts there by Kyle Fletcher.
Fletcher, 2, 3.
I can't believe it.
He's out.
How came out of it?
Well, it was a rare miscalculation. He had Fletcher out cold, which is why he aligned the shoulders.
There was nothing on that shoulder. Fired it up off the mat to break.
Statement. You want to beat someone clearly.
Look at these nasty kicks now.
Targeted on the outside.
Yeah.
And now
the back of the head.
Yeah, it's frustration and it's anger at the mat.
Ospreay so repositioned earlier in this match.
No, it looked like he had a
butterfly knee on the shoulder, maybe thinking Stormbreaker. Oh wait, no.
Yes, do it! No, he's gonna.
Oh no,
you're not kidding. That's it.
Early.
It's Fletcher and Ospreay, and we're going to show you why of Ospreay into the steps.
Early to that are aghast. I see people
sacrificing his body to main.
All he's got to do is get in the ring, and this one's over, surely.
This is to hurt somebody.
Delivering the count.
I don't want to
There.
The whole face does.
I think that well-being in the future.
And now Kyle's been targeting the neck. It's not Liz.
Look how that arm tracks.
Oh! Just rolled over to his left. In the pin, right there. That's instinct.
But not.
Yeah, there's definitely so much damage down there. I don't. But this now,
keep, as we talked about, pouring it on. But you got to keep coming.
The left arm's gone. Add the right to it.
Yeah.
Left arm of Will Ospreay.
Ever since dropping Ospreay on his head, he's in control.
Amazing that he's only 20.
Business, Tony Schiavone.
That was a 1,000-mile stare.
The eyes of Kyle Fletcher is something that I'm very...
Fletcher in the turnbuckle. Ospreay is out.
The biggest win.
Here is your winner, the Bruno.
Well, Tony, wow. We speculated on how you become words of Jon Moxley. You become a king, you have to kill a king. Took a tremendous professional wrestling career.
As we just witnessed,
Over, especially in New Japan Pro Wrestling, but this to me, ever.
Of Don Callis. Here goes Mark Davis. This Kyle Fletcher. Davis and Fletcher.
Former friend.
Yeah, Davis was there. He was stuck. His home was open to Mark Davis as well.
Some help out here, there's no doubt. Ospreay seriously. Yeah, we're going to send some doctors out here. I'm not sure he is.
Now ringside ending to Will Ospreay. Sportsbook is official partner of AEW. New customers bet below the DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up with promo code A at DraftKings.
This has got this great NFL.
Well, on the 0 hour, we brought...
Sorry. Thank you, Excalibur.
He's incapable of self-censoring.
I am. And this is Sean.
Sit down, man.
My friend, my partner in life, the Area Man.
Mina Shirakawa.
She's delightful. Mina is.
Well, I mean, you know, as they say, Tony, you can tell. You know, I don't know Mina Shirakawa all that well. The love of her life. Mina,
We finally did this. This is, and it's been a tough form. Worth it. Kill this entire, because there isn't me. Friend, I couldn't have done this without. AEW Women's World Champion,
another champagne celebration.
Let's celebrate.
I guess this is how you celebrate.
Oh, yeah.
That match she got.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Lord. Over. Started. By the...
I think she slid off the table and hit the back of her head on. She's lost a tooth.
That the friendship between Mariah May and Mina Shirakawa.
What a lascivious.
Broken Mina's heart, if nothing else, here tonight.
Let's get some help.
Is home to many beautiful things. This year's Full Gear, where you could actually walk in.
You the chance tonight to play for your share of 10 grand.
Taking on Jon Moxley for the AEW.
So it's questions like, how will the match end? Pinfall, submission, or will there be outside interference by, let's say, Marina Shafir, who may or
AEW.
And then play tonight for your share.
Well, now we turn our attention. Looks to fend off the challenge of...
Once people who have power to make change in this company do not
think they could walk around here doing whatever they want.
You think you're so special?
Already fought for everything that you think you're for.
I will never be anything like you.
You can have the match at Full Gear, but you're not ready. Free to sacrifice.
I fight wrong. Give me a reason. I told you. I got it.
This title was better off before it got in the hands of Jack Perry. You're a pathetic excuse for a man.
You're not.
I don't know what's going on over there, but I know I don't have to worry about you, students, to remember that. I know you think you can help everyone, but you think it should. I know you even try to help the people you don't care about. You. And that's usually the hardest thing to do. Talk to you later. Love you.
This next round set for one fall. Introducing the challenger from Buffalo, Daniel Garcia.
Daniel Garcia is ready to make man that knows Daniel Garcia better than most to make the next step.
There's no question about it in my mind. Does it get any bigger than this? And tonight is the night. He gets it done. Become a champion. Let's see if it happens coming up.
Yeah. Weighing 190 pounds,
Jack Perry said you're not ready to become a champion or is not prepared, but we'll see.
Well, Daddy Magic Matt Perry, the 24th TNT champion, 7th over Darby Allin, Minoru Suzuki, Katsuyori Shibata.
I'd have to bet against it. I like Daniel Garcia for the lead with the scapegoat Jack Perry. I don't think. Here, Daniel Garcia's mother talking about he's to help himself if he's ever going to man Tony.
You know, hearing his mother there. It's time to compart.
You met his mother, Danny.
Plenty of times, yes.
Plenty of, especially given.
Trying to put it behind us right now.
And when Perry was talking again, he was talking about how Jon Moxley to stand up. Orange Cassidy is be someone to stand up against Moxley as well.
I mean, I think no question, in my opinion. And we're going to find that in the years to come here in the end.
Alone against Jon Moxley tonight, standing alone after the Young Bucks be unreachable.
Well, from what I understand, they've used it to appear in the ring. So
what are you looking at?
Interesting, this match, thinking of what's happening this coming Continental Classic, the inaugural edition, and Briscoe, and you look at how a victory on the last day, in terms of what that portends, first time in his career after a victory on the last day, on his last day of the tournament, international championship, the world championship, and now
I think that tournament last year, the Continental Classic, even though as a young man, it said a lot about him as an athlete. A party. I'll never forget that day, December the 23rd.
It speaks to just the you could fold up your chips and stay in the fight.
Okay. Oh, boy. All right, let's get it back in the ring, Danny. We got to put this last week behind us.
Yeah, that frustration evident.
You know what? It's almost as he's a sick individual.
He's not the man who kidnapped.
Being delivered.
Daniel Garcia told Jack Perry that he never absolute hogwash.
Yeah, it's just a little game.
Ooh, look at this side of Daniel Garcia than we've seen in a while.
What Jack Perry was trying to awaken with Daniel Garcia.
You could see that one coming.
That's it.
Yeah, you're talking about the neck that was injured by MJF.
Just how a neck injury can. We also saw just a few minutes earned Kyle Fletcher what would have been the biggest. Could just be or lead to another Garcia able to kick out.
Luckily for Garcia, he was too funded enough and stung Garcia and fell.
The attitude of Jack Perry. Let's talk about the
turns everything. Oh,
yes, he has.
Moving
the
champion as well. Gamesmanship of Jack Perry.
Yes.
Jack Perry wanted to execute here tonight.
You got to hand it to Perry.
Now, kick to the... And now side headlock cinched in. Garcia.
Garcia is hurt, no question. I think when you realize that someone could be injured, you've got to be concerned as well, Matt.
Absolutely, I am right now.
You just sit here at ringside and stay and not got involved, I'm sure.
All right! Dumping Perry on the back up.
Just stay in this thing.
High angles.
Hammer throw into the ropes, Jack Perry. It's very... That move that was once known as the snap. You can see the S grip, but crook of Perry's elbow.
Yeah, trying to prevent the full shot. You see, look at the color of Daniel Garcia. The blood being forced to stay in there.
It's a ring like that with somebody on your back trying to choke you.
Yeah, extend the attack, sending Garcia out to the apron. Times tonight when the action...
Now, what dare you? No, come on, guys. Come on.
Jack Perry.
He does want it out.
Get him back in the ring, Rick.
Bomb on the timekeeper's table. And announce desk. Warring Jack Perry to return to the ring, but Daddy Magic off the headset, and now he's buried under the remnants of the... You can't hear it. He's relaying the count, trying to... Garcia capturing the TNT Championship. Oh my. Brawl, and now just
after what happened out here at the ring table. Holy smokes.
How close was that?
A look of
rising in Daniel Garcia now.
That Daniel Garcia is not ready.
This guy just got powerbombed through the table.
Garcia, which is a disaster as Perry's ankles hit the rope.
Perry now, who not being given any...
Just tie him up.
Garcia. No defense at all. Couldn't even see what was...
Daniel Garcia.
That's exactly what it is. I think we're going
to the corner, chop to the chest. It's one of the red has a tendency to whip back. Not great for Daniel.
With injuries throughout his career. Back from that.
Look at this. Anything can happen up here.
Oh. Perry digging on the top rope, and now... Now Perry. Daniel Garcia.
Come on, Danny.
The cover.
I don't know why you're so happy. This match continues, Matt. You might try and get a stretcher.
And turning to the timekeeper's area.
It may be in his playbook here.
And Perry would...
I mean, at the same time, Daniel's...
Oh, see, now... But again, a disqualification.
Daniel Garcia, he doesn't need to win this way.
Knox. Fans are saying no. Don't do it.
Of Jack Perry potentially.
All right.
Back. And Jack, the side of the head. One.
Move, but it didn't work. It really wouldn't.
But Daniel Garcia persevered.
Perry gave Garcia the opportunity to be the man.
For that knee strike once again, but Garcia.
Throw a towel in something. This is over.
He will throw a towel in.
Perry now once again.
Garcia's going to feel it.
Two. Oh. Jackknife very nearly did. Looks on one leg. Garcia. Driver. How about Perry escapes?
Wow. Wow. Something left in Jerry.
He absorbed this right on the top of his head. Thing he has ever got.
And that extra impact of being driven down head first. Yet
certainly feels like we're at a crossroads here in this match. Just slap him. No, give it to him.
He's doing just that.
Danny knows what hangs in the balance here.
Look at the face of Jack.
Punch him.
The devilish grin on the face of Jack Perry, but
Danny, just finish him.
What's he doing? Champion. What a moment in AEW.
Daniel Garcia, to that point, you always have something to fight for. His first championship in all years.
Celebrate with the people, Danny. Go, boys.
Third time was certainly playing the scapegoat, handing the
you flat.
Feels good.
Daniel, a match for the AEW Konosuke Takeshita.
On the international title. Since I debuted, Takeshita has cost me my
Takeshita, fans are living.
Takeshita.
Had a hell of a run in this year's G1.
And I beat him.
He is on the championship.
At Full Gear, Takeshita finds not from here. Ricochet is out of it.
This next match set for one fall. Introducing first the challenger.
Ricochet had one thing on his mind in dying the AEW International Championship, Tony. And at Wrestle Dream, that's the match that...
Well, Ricochet, here's a man who hasn't been pinned nor submitted.
Made by Don Callis from Osaka, Japan. International champion, Takeshita.
Seeing one victory earlier tonight for his family alongside the Alpha, Konosuke Takeshita, the AEW. Because that means Don Callis won't be out here.
Don to talk to Jim Ross, who indeed will be joined on. He talked about how impressed he, the former decathlete, who has all...
Feels like I was just out here.
You were,
in my opinion, the best bell-to-bell wrestler on the planet.
Dallas, the 10th AEW International.
That's the thing.
Well, that's an opinion.
But it means you're the best, Shivani.
Well,
Tony's a beta.
International Championship around the world. Dynasty coming up on January 5th at the Tokyo Dome. Many stars of All Elite Wrestling. It's New Japan Pro Wrestling.
I'm very impressed. Incredibly athletic, incredibly fluid. I just...
You can see it as clear as day when you compare both competitors, and yet he moves like a cruiserweight.
You know, not necessarily the biggest guy win a match.
In professional wrestling.
I'm sure it matters, but it doesn't mean you're...
Tony, no question about that.
Power.
Ricochet to his feet, but Takeshita and takes down the Alpha, and the challenger connects with the drop.
Takeshita as confident as he has been the last few...
Konosuke Takeshita's first defense.
Oh, wow.
Came first at the Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling event. Then TJP fell to the... Takeshita would like Ricochet to be the third name on that list for himself as perhaps the 11th international champion.
Textbook.
Don, you've talked about how, as the international, this big man.
Oh, if you could find a country that has...
The backdrop, the spine of Ricochet of the barricade.
Yeah, well, whatever it was, it very little...
Bounced off the corner and he bounced off the table.
Yeah, we're sitting right here.
Smiling.
Well, I take pleasure in other
knee strikes.
I'd venture to say this is going to be Takeshita's focus on the back.
And Nigel, not a bad strategy.
To take it to the air, keep him on his leg, push them from a high place.
And Donna, I think he would have conducted himself very differently in this match. He was more prone to push the pace early in this match. Instead, perhaps over leveraged there, and perhaps Ricochet's only saving.
Escaped.
This is the danger when you wrestle Konosuke. He doesn't have to have you set up. He's so strong he can deceptively.
Both tall and wide background that he developed at a very young age.
Well, it's versatile, every different aspect thereof. So you've got to be able to move, you've got to be able to defend yourself.
Well, he doesn't have any hair, that's what you got to do.
That's a big risk indeed.
Obviously, well, it was a smile now.
This match has not started well at landing on the mat. He's just been unable to string together.
Bring any together in this one.
Takeshita is brutalized.
If it continues, the man who's called him international title is around the waist of a very valid
claim to make that he's never been pinned, never been sung in this AEW International Championship picture. Oh! And now the chop, backing the Alpha up
to 43.
Oh. Right hand up when he squatted down for the springboard, but
my God, 2/3 of the way across the ring, guys.
Cathlon is the javelin throw.
You look at the various moves, some of them the discus.
It's Ricochet, though, fighting to champion.
Not a lot on those strikes, though.
Now, as he was going towards the corner, Takeshita fired him in. A strength. Oh! Rolled through. A step quicker with the drop kick.
Somehow Takeshita.
Well, swing and a miss by Takeshita. Now Ricochet. And the back elbow.
And maybe mounting a second win here. We'll see.
Early going in this match, and perhaps you can make an argument. Mustard, no ketchup, no bun at all.
With Konosuke Takeshita, but Ricochet escapes from. And now Ricochet hammer throw
back.
Yeah.
Shoulder them.
Ricochet still moving well, just not a lot of power.
Perseverance of pain.
Stuck the landing.
Extra flare.
Watch out for this. Watch out for this.
Don Callis.
He's off. Hey, this is how much his man is in danger now and willing.
It's clear that Don International Championship leaving the Don Callis.
Takeshita needs to keep up the pressure here. I know the back.
Ricochet went for the axe kick. Takeshita. It's those big wind-up elbow strikes.
Time tonight, we've seen that miscalculation. Very difficult to reach.
Good count, and let's see what Ricochet's got.
Ricochet now perhaps in range of that power in his heel, so to speak. Caught the knee.
Takeshita's been on an incredible run, as we know, and as we was Ricochet in that recent match that we.
Takeshita really threw everything he had into that one.
Striking exchange. I am betting.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, Nine. Ricochet needs to use pickup. Anticipation, German suplex. No. Ricochet. Ricochet countered with the knee. And there.
Right underneath the jaw. Did his version.
Ricochet, he calls his version the spirit gun.
Yep. Takeshita, can he do it again?
The damage to that lower back as he
hit away, ran across the ring almost gingerly
towards Ricochet, as he was ascending to the top. A shot to the lower back.
Oh, this does not look good. Oh, release German suplex. Oh!
Championship, at least temporarily.
But the back now. Oh, pane of glass shattering into a thatcher.
He hits this, it's over, but...
Oh, look at this.
Anna Takeshita, though, up to his feet quickly. And Ricochet moving with purpose.
Don Callis.
No!
Callis almost climbed it.
But now back in the drive. Can he repeat history?
Now.
Spirit gun, maybe.
No.
Tony, you saw it.
Dropping to the mat now, Ricochet. Thinking maybe Raging Fire, but now Vertigo. Ricochet!
With that pain in his lower.
Comes down. Takeshita into his opponent's skull. But Ricochet. Brainbuster by Ricochet.
With a back.
His back seized up on the fireman's carry earlier. He got the kick to the side of the head. Takeshita was powered.
Man, just a wonderful.
As now Ricochet.
And he is hurting though, Nigel. Look at this.
How many degrees does he?
He can barely pull himself to the top.
Thus far.
Oh no.
As Ricochet as now to Takeshita. Takeshita now. Down. One.
There is your winner and still Kanosuke
Takeshita.
Nigel Kanosuke Takeshita stuck to it masterfully.
No question about it. To the outside. The man who called him close on a couple of occasions to taking the international alpha in this outing and continue Alice ecstatic.
What a nice third defense of his AEW highly anticipated matches of the evening. Next!
Dirty Americans.
Could be swelling soon. This guy has.
He's scary looking here. The Swerve.
Here we go. And Swerve Strickland has already dead. But that
is a kink in the armor if there is a weakness in Bobby.
A long time since day one. When we signed.
Is anything that Strickland can do, he can rely on you. Use weapons. Use your fingers.
Now let's see if he can go that low in this match.
Hoisting up Swerve with ease, driving him down last.
Oh, that may be a mistake, let me tell you.
Overly cocky or in designs of any.
To make a statement against Strickland.
It's not clearly. Look at the ease again, which he hoists us. Look at one hand holding him up.
Good. Then that crash and burn.
And professional. And he moves.
Which lightning. You know, I'm a man who returned to the ring, I'll tell you that much. Not a chance.
Dumbo build.
Oh, Swerve, though.
Praise. I don't know if he's going to here in the outing.
Well, great crowd here. I mean, we've had a great night here tonight. We appreciate everybody.
Crammed into the rafters, and they are all staying, fighting arguably for...
Bobby Lashley, though, content, squeezing Swerve's head like a vice.
Smart.
But it's stunning to see.
You're right about that.
Morbing punishment here to try to let...
I don't know about that concept.
Opportunity. Lashley overcommitted.
Move, and it worked.
Uh-oh.
And now showing concern of distress by the Hurt Syndicate or his opponent.
It worked. It absolutely worked.
Got himself there at ringside after the last time he clashed.
Lashley, when he gets... That's like a bull, like a...
Better from there. Does Bobby Lashley.
Much about biceps, triceps, and pecs. How about the...
This man, oh, wait a second.
Lashley in control. Swerve Strickland is...
He's a bully. He's bullying around.
Talked up there by MVP.
Shoulders of Lashley.
That was a desperation up
from Swerve.
Benjamin tripped him up.
Shelton grabbed the boot. Has ejected Shelton Benjamin from ringside.
Match caught the second time.
That's it.
Oh, that was going on. Swerve. And
almighty. The impact. The style.
Come on, Swerve. Think back to Dynasty Championship. He was facing a more powerful able to ragdoll Swerve like Bobby Lashley had.
World title match. This is a match that I've personally been looking forward to seeing.
Bobby was looking for that power slam. Steps now the shoulder into the ring post. And Nigel, we saw earlier.
TBS champion Mercedes Moné, Will Ospreay, Carl Fletcher. It's a playing factor. And whoa, for the first time in this match.
Swerve is so resilient.
Swerve is feeding off the energy.
See the scars on the body.
Most dangerous man in AEW, that is until Bobby Lashley. Swerve gouging the eyes of Lashley.
Yeah, you talked about that earlier.
DDT, the apron at all. I think his head hit the floor.
Bobby Lashley, a tenured veteran, when he may have tried to avoid it, but in doing so, put himself in...
Staggering up to his feet, holding himself upright with that Swerve stomp. Lashley.
The desk breaking or bodies...
You could hear it snap, snap.
From a different angle, the most dangerous man.
A wild-eyed look in his eyes. Just out of...
To that point, Swerve Strickland readily making me... Just a house call!
Man, this is a crossroads in this match.
He may be going for the stomp here, Excalibur.
Oh, stomp!
That might do...
Last second.
Well, I'll tell you, that Swerve stomp.
Lashley, erudite decision, rolling to the outside. He knows.
Get up right now, Bobby. Here's where MVP can come in to be referee.
Think about the way to... Now coming eye to eye with Swerve Strickland.
Don't blame him for that.
No.
So Swerve brought this on himself.
MVP made himself a...
Lashley charging forward. Barricade.
Physicality.
The power of Lashley. 200 barricade.
Those barricades. Force of Bobby Lashley driving Swerve Strickland body.
Idea, Lashley, who has used the spear to defend.
And now, if he's thinking about it, he's got it on his mind. There it is. That should do it.
And now Lashley thinking Hurt Lock
is effective as hell.
It is in.
Believe it. Bobby Lashley makes 2 quick moves.
The almighty.
The Hurt Lock. And he's still out. Look at him.
Bobby Lashley was in the deep water. You see his hand go up.
Have this match in hand. But Bobby Lashley, the spear through the barricade.
Athlete.
He really is. Wants to hurt. Wow, what power.
Strickland, nothing to be ashamed of.
The ring, the man that Swerve Strickland called family.
Come on.
The man that Swerve Strickland.
Putting him in the Hurt Lock.
Hurt Lock and Nana just going out. And those
of his manager. But what a dominant performance by Bobby. The horizon in AEW.
A former AEW World Champion in Swerve Strickland. The AEW World
Moxley, I challenge you for the
Snake. Cold-blooded, uncaring. Even you, Orange Cassidy. Don't disappoint us. The AEW World Championship hangs in the balance.
I need AEW. There is... Orange Cassidy wants to be the king.
There is only one king.
Arena here in Newark, New Jersey. Claudio Castagnoli, one of John...
They're in a truck.
AEW World Champion. John built it in his image.
Honest tone and chord around the arena. I've got to be honest, be on your toes, fellas.
You're right, Nigel.
And they don't care.
Okay, call me a cab. You're a cab, Jim.
John Moxley.
I'm telling you, Jim.
Marina, these guys. Big time.
We all... Here they come through the crowd.
Castagnoli, Wheeler, Yuta, AEW World Trios champions for one group to hold.
Gives a lot of leverage. Moxley says he doesn't like the way he want to change. That's what I don't know.
Well, he's the one that built AEW from the ground up.
You remember the conclusion of the very... It was John Moxley that after the main event, he came down and in an event that already handedly.
You're right. You're exactly right about that.
Apathic.
That was just an entrance of a male champion comes to the ring.
Yeah, what? Because they can, right?
Yep, exactly. We assume, Tony, we have not seen that AEW ring put it in that bag.
Well, he brought the backpack here with him, didn't he?
Sure did.
Case, it's the hands of Bryce Reynolds.
I don't want to be redundant, but and somewhere sooner than later, I think we'll see.
We are on the precipice of the effort, Justin Roberts, to make it official.
Your Full Gear main elite wrestling world. Introducing the weighing Orange Cassidy.
Anything can happen. Nobody thought.
And his opponent, being accompanied by Marine, 131 pounds. He is the world champion.
In record time.
Cassidy beat John Moxley. The tope suicide.
He knows that he's got to try to finish this early.
Reaction from Justin Roberts for Orange Cassidy. And this is...
Those right hands driving Moxley on our desk already. As clearly stunned Cassidy.
And those are some shots.
From us. Nobody is safe. This is the fire he is lit inside.
How much? Then Moxley can take
retreating from Orange Cassidy.
And that's it. We just started this.
The match is over. It could be back here in a heartbeat.
Exactly. Barricade. The action has spilled over. That much is clear, Nigel.
Correct, Nigel.
You have to be Sherlock Holmes to realize
this.
Moxley and on the floor here.
See, you got to think shots, big strikes.
Just to start this match. And then John Moxley had the...
It was the orange punches 1 year ago at Full Gear. Set Moxley up to be pinned by Orange Cassidy.
For the international title. But fully, Tony.
Yeah, this is unlike any W. Which John Moxley has no call.
The AEW career of only just more than just... Moxley has rarely ever been, but right now...
What about 1 year ago at Full Gear?
Until John Moxley attempted.
Right now, Cass.
Tony.
On the outside, checking on Orange Cassidy. Creeping forward. And that boot.
Something to Shafir. She then, Moden.
Classic strategy, Nigel. You know.
Kicked Bryce Remsburg in the head, sent him spilling to the... Gotta be tough to keep your...
Continue the attack. That's just
biting the ear, the side of the head, or what?
Moxley is uncontrollable. Punching is a very dangerous man.
Pulse every heartbeat. You lose a little capacity tonight.
Yeah, Nigel, The match goes. Wait a second. Moxley changing grip, looking for this. See, maybe done. Look at Cassidy. Able to kick out, but those elbows. Moxley open up that laceration on the head of, or excuse me, Moxley loses. The tougher this match becomes, the more exhaustion sets in.
Oh, God. What the hell? And dies.
Well, Moxley now putting him on our announced as it was.
Guys, we've seen a lot of John this.
Desperation on,
There you go.
on the part of the champ. Cassidy. Moxley to land the boot, and you see the bloody head.
The chest of John Moxley.
As Cassidy.
Yeah.
See, it's like saying
This is what's going to happen, Jim. He warned us.
it's hard to sometimes, no doubt. But God,
Of the danger that you're in, referring to.
I mean, Orange Cassidy maybe knows
The resolve.
ooh, he's got those clean shots.
Turning and facing Moxley again.
Cassidy.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Oh, boy, that was...
You see Cassidy clutching his midsection, but
Flex.
twisting him up. Now the pinning.
I'm not sure if he's going to look for the submission here. You can see Kaimura, as it's also known.
I think it would be his biggest. Look at that.
I mean, we thought he was. Perhaps of Orange Cassidy's AEW International Champion. I mean, to successful defenses of a championship than any champion.
But it comes with a receipt. All of those. It certainly opens him up. Oh, what is that?
Cassidy, you see the trail.
And they are there. That's a Sedil fight.
What a hell of an example for everybody tonight. There he goes.
Was just dropped out of the air.
And delivered.
Moxley, the leg.
Just watch this here now. Different species.
Ooh.
How vicious that right hand.
Floating over, captures the head.
Golly.
And now, oh, look at this. Now,
guillotine.
Yeah, front guillotine. Cassidy. And
I'm surprised that Moxley so engaged.
Is he going to try?
See how dangerous that can be.
Absolutely.
Just get scared.
Oh. Future of AEW hangs in the balance and ingenuity of Orange Cassidy.
Cassidy needed it. Now can he capitalize? Becomes the question.
Both men are.
The adrenaline surge.
Cassidy's found another goal.
Counter by Moxley.
No time to prepare.
Full of the match, thinking maybe death right. I think Orange Cassidy's going to win with John Moxley.
Yeah, that leg's giving way.
Very nearly. These elbow shots from John Moxley further depletes the gas.
The eyes tells the story of Orange. The second one might get it done.
Down. Oh, no. Cazadora.
Oh, this was an amazing.
Fans love this.
You see the face of
flashback to 1 year ago. No.
2 count.
Well, the unwitting hero in orange.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, wait a second.
Now, see, here's what you can do here. They haven't done anything. Well, you know they're going to.
Well, looks like Moxley's not going to.
Ascending to the top, and while all this... But back inside the ring, Marina Shafir.
She's going to walk over to the coast.
One Nightingale. That case.
That could be
Moxley down.
maybe 6 inches.
But Orange Cassidy undaunted.
You can taste it.
Moxley can barely stand.
Oh, Moxley might be out. And wait a second. Oh, Wheeler unit to Busaiku knee. The death. 3.
Wrestling World Champion.
Orange, the numbers game.
Oh, was that there was a glimmer of hope. Orange Cassidy,
Moxley has surrounded himself.
Well, Wheeler Yuta, did he beat him this past week on Dynamite? And pretty bitter if you're Orange Cassidy.
Any of you want? It's John Moxley. I'm not. Look at the chemicals in the amount of orange.
Gasping for air after such a long match. I'm sure I know.
Wait a second. What is?
Oh, the Hangman!
Look at the intensity in the face of Hangman.
Between these two men. Hangman.
I like it. Piercing look in their faces.
Christian Cage just... It's not valid until he signs it.
Hangman Page makes his presence.
And now...
Blade Runner on Christian!
What the hell is...
Gathers up the contract.
It was Christian Cage. He has been out for revenge.
That's right. That was the payback.
And payback one after the other.
But Jay White...
We are completely out of control here.
What?
That's the question of the night, Nigel.
The Death Riders. Yeah, making a hasty retreat.
Correct.
Jay White and Hangman Adam Page, very unexpected that he would pick a shot.
Never signed the contract.
As now you see the Death Riders.
What the hell?
Who was driving that on attack?
Making their getaway.
Death Riders are out of here now.
God almighty.
Unbelievable.
I want some answers.